What noise does the largest frog in the world make? Very good. Very good. That's your answer. Excellent. Answer. Any other thoughts?
Ribbit.
A really loud...
Oh, dear, who said ribbit?
Yeah!
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Ribbit. How do you spell ribbit? Oh,
Like that. Well, that's apparently how you spell it.
That's rabbit in New Zealand. I'll be there shooting ribbits.
I will tell you what the sound of the... I can actually give you...
Tell us what you to do it.
I will. I'll give you my party impression.
It's a metallic noise, like I'm thinking about.
No, there are frogs that do that.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you... This is it. It's... No, it isn't that. It's not that at all. No, that's the sound people being amusing, because, in fact, the 3-foot-long Goliath frog of Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea is mute. Entirely mute, makes no noise at all. There are 4,360 known species of frog, but only one of them, in fact, Alan, goes ribbit. Each species has its own unique call. The reason that everyone thinks all frogs, and this is true, the reason that everyone thinks all frogs go ribbit is that ribbit is the distinctive call of the southern Pacific tree frog. This is the frog that lives in Hollywood. Recorded locally, it has been plastered all over the movies for decades to enhance the atmosphere of anywhere from the Everglades to Vietnamese jungles. Frogs actually make a huge variety of noises. They croak, snore, grunt, trill, cluck, chirp, ring, whoop, whistle and growl.
And
they make noises like sheep. Yes?
They also say, it's not easy being green.
Less. Frogs make noises like sheep, like cattle, like squirrels and crickets. The barking tree frog yaps like a dog. The carpenter frog sounds like two carpenters hammering nails out of sync. And Fowler's toad makes noises like a band of Red Indians whooping. Most female frogs, like the Goliath frog, make no noise at all.
Because we can't get a bloody word in edgeway.
On to the quest for true love. Who would be interested in this dating profile? Stocky build, short, bald, Bolivian male, moderate drinker, never been in a previous relationship, definitely wants children.
That's basically me.
Is it a human?
No, obviously it's not a human.
All Bolivian
Yes.
creature beginning with a Q.
It doesn't begin with a Q.
Well, it's in the wrong series.
It is. But we are on a quest to find this creature a mate. It is a frog.
A frog?
So this is a very sweet story, OK? This is the story of Romeo, a Sewenkus frog. So he has been living in a tank in Bolivia in the Cochabamba Natural History Museum, and it was thought that Romeo was the last one in his species. So the last one in his species is called an endling. And in 2018, his conservationist set up an online dating profile for him on Match.com in an effort to find him a mate. And here is the video that they made for their search.
Hi there, I'm Romeo, a Sewenkas water frog from Bolivia. I'm a pretty simple guy. I tend to keep to myself and love spending nights at home. I also love eating. Then again, who doesn't?
Ah, who could resist, right? Who could resist?
They're good friends to do that.
Didn't want to do it himself.
Yeah.
It's
It's
embarrassing.
embarrassing. They're good mates.
Get your
They're
friends
good
to
mates.
do it.
Miguel, could you do a video for me?
Hey, why don't I put it in you? Catch the worm. Come out under the rock. You get the worm.
I have the tiny arms of the frog. It is not possible for me to hold the phone and eat the worm.
Say what you want me to say.
Write it down a big piece of paper, hold it behind the phone.
The thing is, it worked.
Loads of frogs started turning up.
Toad in a frog bra. Hello.
They went out on a frog-finding expedition. They found 3 males and 2 females, and he has now been paired with a female who they have obviously named... Juliet, exactly right.
See, because I am called Romeo. This photograph was taken of me at my modern jazz dance class.
The cutest thing ever. It's so small, it's called a toadlet. It's a pumpkin toadlet. Yeah, it's about the size of my thumbnail.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something. The hero's always working.
It's tiny. It's an absolutely miniature little thing.
Well, that's what I've heard.
Tiny, tiny. Very bright orange. Very, very bright orange.
It's very hard to find. It really is.
I mean, smaller than a bumblebee. Here's the thing. Can I just explain two things about it that make it so cute? So, first of all, its inner ear has not developed. So there's two things about that. It can't balance, so it can jump, but it can't land. And the second thing is, because the ears are not properly developed, it can't hear, and yet it cries out, OK? It cries out, and the others can't hear it. It jumps, but it can't land, and then it goes, ah, and if it does anything, it doesn't matter if it cries out, a predator might find it, because it's one of the most poisonous creatures on the planet. But we have some footage of a pumpkin toadlet attempting to jump.
Oh. It was really bad. It landed on its head and then it cartwheeled.
Yeah. Here we go, and jumping.
Oh, he's going out. It's sort of stiff, and when they land, they kind of cartwheel.
And there's the last one, is going off, and...
Oh, right in his face!
And all the time, if it's going, ah!
How come crows get away with falling off roofs and we say they're snowboarding, whereas frogs, we don't go... Do you know there's frogs that can cartwheel?
Yeah. A bit like gymnastics.
That is, honestly, I go to adult gymnastics. Well, I've been barred now. But that is actually
Are you sure
what
it was
I look
adult gymnastics?
But isn't that one of the cutest things?
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Totally winks. May your jokes never land like a pumpkin toadlet.
One good reason to put a frog's bottom in your mouth. Do you remember posing for that?
I remember that. What a night that was. See what I got in my hand.
Yeah. Oh!
Is it breathing underwater? Because if you were swimming along, you grabbed a frog and sucked all the air out of it, keep going.
You've just got to swap round your elements, your Aristotelian elements. You said you're in water, sucking air out of a frog. Imagine you're in air,
sucking water.
You're in the desert. You're in the Australian desert.
Right.
And there's a number of species of frog who, in order to kind of prepare themselves for the dry season ahead, store a huge amount of liquid in the form of actually urine, but very weak urine. As you can see, they swell up quite a lot. And as Aboriginals have discovered, if you find one of these and you're very, very dry, you literally put it like that and suck its bottom, and you get a lovely drink.
It's like it's a Capri Sun.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Squashier than a fruit.
And you just get a straw and you can make a hole wherever you want.
It's Cyclorana platycephalus, the little round frog with the flat head, essentially, also known as the water-holding frog.
Presumably, though, the photo of it I see is the one after all of the water he'd carefully stored inside, and he's there all loose and going, thanks. And then to go find more water again.
It is a bit mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
It buries itself under the ground in that condition in the summer and kind of sleeps, which is the opposite of hibernating. And there are points at stake for those of you who can tell me what the summer version of hibernating is. Hibernating is from hiber.
Lobernating.
Oh, that's a good... It's logical again. Lobernate. Hibernating?
Etonation.
You're so close, yes. Your audience knows, I expect.
It's squashing in a minute.
Aestivation, they're saying there. Yeah, very good, yeah. Aestivation.
Here's a question that everybody is gagging to know the answer to. What noise does a frog on helium make?
On helium?
Yes.
Oh, I love you, Miss Piggy.
You've got a frog in your throat. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, Corrie, if you want a klaxon, I reckon if you did a high-pitched ribbit, I reckon
Try
you
that.
could get
Try
one.
and say ribbit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
might need a tissue.
It's rare you see so much pleasure at failure. It's fantastic.
So good.
I reckon nobody knows, because as soon as you fill them with helium, and then oof, and they're off.
Yeah, you can just see it going...
Waving their hands like that.
1993, scientists made 3 different species of frog inhale helium, because clearly party's not gone that well, nobody's turned up. Scientists with poor social skills, I'm going to guess.
We've finished, but we can't leave till 5.
Yes.
So, anything you've always wanted to do.
And it has no effect on frogs whatsoever. And the reason is that frogs don't use the resonance of the air inside their vocal tract to vocalise, the way we do. They seem to create resonance by using their skin instead, and that is not affected by helium. OK, so having that piece of information in your heads, what do you think would happen if you asked a dinosaur to suck on a party balloon?
I think he'd be like, I died thousands of years ago. This is a dream.
It'd sound like...
Actually, Corinne, you would be right, because you obviously can't try it out on dinosaurs. So, 2015, the same experiment was tried on a Chinese alligator, which was as close as they could get by Austrian scientists. And it turns out, pumping helium into the tank of a Chinese alligator affects her voice as it does ours. So let's have a listen to the before and then straight away the after with the helium.
So it gets lower.
They make it lower.
Well, the thing is, it just changes the timbre. What helium doesn't do is people think it makes your voice higher, and it doesn't. Every voice, as you will know, is a mix of frequencies. So all it does is it causes some of those frequencies in humans, the higher ones, to be amplified so we can just hear them more. But it doesn't actually make the voice any higher. Apparently, because it's true of alligators, it must be true of dinosaurs because of the alligator being a
That would be a really bad, like, next Jurassic Park, like the third one.
Here, a very extraordinary story in Hamburg in 2005 about the exploding toads.
Vaguely, yes.
What happened was, toads started exploding during the mating season. More than 1,000 toads, swollen to 3 times their usual size, crawled out of the water, making eerie screeching noises, and blew up, propelling their entrails up to a yard away. People immediately thought, well, it might be a virus or industrial pollution, but it turned out, do you know what it was the cause?
Al-Qaeda.
No.
Suicide toads.
It wasn't.
Suicide toads. They were all fundamentalists and
they go into a busy marketplace and splatter everyone with toad entrail. That'll learn you. Toad rights.
It was crows. Crows had discovered how to fly in and, in one swift, efficient movement, remove the liver of the toads. They just go straight in and pull out the liver.
Are these ninja crows?
Yeah.
What on earth are you talking about? They come in, they've got their little scalpel ready.
No, they use their beak.
And just, what, in through the mouth?
The birds had worked out how to do that. With a single strike through the chest, they could remove the liver. The toad's defence mechanism did the rest. They puffed themselves up to intimidate their foe, forcing their intestines out of the hole that had been made under high pressure in a kind of fatal hernia.
That's extraordinary. Oh, of course, the other thing about toads is it sometimes does rain toads, doesn't it? That does happen.
It rained fish once in Knighton in Wales. Do you know that? Because what happened was there was like a mini tornado and it just picked a load of fish up out of the river and blew them along and then rained on the town. So that can happen.
Do you know that joke about a librarian who sees this hen come into the library and the hen comes up and says, "Book!" And
it's definitely a hen.
The librarian gives a book and tucks the book under her arm. And the next day the hen comes in and goes, "Book, book, book." And the librarian gives her 3 books. Puts them on her arm, gets away. The next day, goes in, book, 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 book. So 5 books. The librarian thinks, this is weird. I've never, ever known of a hen that's this fast at reading, and it's just extraordinary. I've got to find out what's going on. So she grabs her Macintosh and follows the hen out of the library into a house. And so she looks in through the keyhole, and there's the hen sitting on a bed, and there's a frog in the bed with a little thermometer in its mouth and a flannel over it, obviously not very well. And the hen is tending it and offers a book, and each time the frog goes, read it, read it, read it. Anyway,
Now, for a question about real toads. OK, can I just give a phobia alert here? And to everybody in the audience, if you are a trypophobe and fear clusters of small holes, OK, and it is a thing...
Look away.
I need you to look away now. OK, so you've all heard of toad in the hole, but how do you explain the holes in this toad? Oh.
Is that someone's shoe that went on it and left that left mark?
Yeah, it looks like it's outside of Weatherspoons on a Friday night. It's a lot of stilettos have walked over that, hasn't it?
They look more like seeds. Like I would say, like that's an everything toad instead of just the sesame seed or the cinnamon raisin. It's got all the things on.
It's a multi.
Yeah. Turn it over, smear cream cheese.
Splatted?
It is always like that, this particular Suriname toad.
There's
And I can
something-
tell you that Desiree's onto the right track. It is a kind of seed, as it were.
Is it a sexy seed?
Oh. Well, it depends.
It is when you say it.
It depends. I mean, it comes from sex.
Is that the little tadpoles? Is that how they carry the babies?
That is how they carry their babies.
Just
Those
like
are
in the-
all of the
little-
babies. I know.
That toad is immediately losing all of its baby weight the minute they're gone. It's like, yeah, look at all my holes now.
Well, the new mother doesn't just lose her baby weight, she loses all her skin and gets a brand new skin, which I think,
excellent.
How cool is that, OK? So the way they have sex, I don't know why nobody's ever made a porn film of this, because it's fascinating. So mating can last up to 30 hours. And bear in mind, they don't have access to films or, you know, popcorn or anything
Just
at all.
elbow grease and determination.
So the male grabs the female from behind.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Inside voice.
So what happens is the male grabs the female from behind. They do loop-the-loops underwater while he massages her abdomen to squeeze the eggs out. Eventually, she lays about 50 to 100 eggs, which he catches on his belly. He fertilises them, and then he sticks them onto her back, OK?
And what hour are we at when the sticking comes?
That's why she's like that. She's like, seriously. I don't even know your name anymore.
She's probably down there like, no, Mark, I can feel you're putting them on wrong. There's too many on the side, over here.
I wanted a holy toad!
The mother skin grows around for about 3 to 4 months. And then, just be ready for this, OK? Before they emerge as complete toadlets. So basically they squeeze themselves through tiny holes in her back.
So one
skin.
comes out for every hole. It's not just like
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my
God. So...
It's going to be sick.
Yeah. OK. Do you know that when toads are sick, OK, which they are sometimes, it's called gastric aversion. If they eat something toxic, what they do is they expel their entire stomach from their mouth, inside out, rub it clean with their hands, and pop it back in again. Yeah.
You wonder how any of them get laid.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the toadlets coming out of the skin.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, you do.
Is this an actual video?
God.
Wow! Oh, my God.
That's incredible.
Oh, my God.
Oh, we could have put some lovely music.
Yeah.
Imagine if they're all going, kill people. Must kill people. And then they get out and they go, people are enormous!